Hey everybody, it's Montblanc. If you're new here, I'm a Gen 2 K-pop veteran who hasn't listened to K-pop in over a decade. I'm back from the grave though, and I'm trying to learn about the new scene, which today means presenting part 2 of my aespa SMCU project, aespa Week. If you haven't already seen part 1 of aespa Week, I'll have it linked in the video description down below, but assuming you're all caught up, what we've got on the docket today is episode 2 of the SM Culture Universe Next Level. Then, as usual, we'll check out the music video and a performance from their 2025 live tour, Synk Parallel Line Encore. Be sure to stay tuned for part 3 of aespa Week coming the day after tomorrow, but for now, let's see what episode 2 has in store for us. I am honestly, still a little bit shook at how surprising the first part of the SMCU was. Yeah, so well thought out. I am very excited to see how the story progresses here, because it started off with such a huge bang, you know? Okay, episode 2, Next Level. I love how cinematic this opening is. Damn. They let him drive? That's crazy.
The gay on the unknown sync out phenomenon.
D'une part, un groupement de hashtags visant à rechercher la I.
Conspiracy theories are spreading in various online communities.
세계 곳곳 도시 광장에는 아이를 그리워하는 시민들이 모여들어 집회를 열어 마음을 모으고 있습니다. Des théories du complot qui semblent être
Ray! Navis is the GOAT. Data warehouse? This is a lake. This is giving Winx Club.
카리나, 실제로 내가 플랫에 온 건 아니야. 너의 몸은 여전히 리얼월드에 있어.
플랫에 온 느낌이 어때? Not bad.
지금은 너희 둘의 의식이 동기화된 상태야. 서로의 감각을 느낄 수 있지. 이걸 싱크 나이브라고 해.
Cool.
하지만 언제나 가능한 건 아니야.
카리나, 재밌는 거 보여줄까? 이것 봐. 이런 거도 가능해. 오, 나이비스. 우와, 느낌 있는데? 예쁘다.
The slick back hair is cooler. Also, this is very like Code
우와,
Lyoko coded.
신기해.
Pass the fuck out.
광야는 계속 변하는 장소라서 길을 잃기 쉬워. 이 나비가 너희들을 안내할 거야.
Okay, I wonder if this is like a deliberate reference to Zhuance's butterfly story. I mean, like, they have the cultural context for it, so it would be really, really, really cool, though. Like, which one is the real world and which one is the dream? Ah, sick.
나비를 놓치지 마.
나이비스, 넌 같이 안 가?
나는 플랫을 벗어날 수 없어. 하지만 너희들을 지켜보고 있을게. 마지막으로 너희가 지켜야 할 광야의 규칙이 있어. 첫째는 광야의 것을 탐내.
So the flat is like the interim world, right? And then Kwangya would be where like Akarina and the other Mais are from. Okay, this is coming together for me.
지 말 것. 그리고 절대로 뒤를 돌아보지 말 것.
걱정 마, 나이비스.
Epic.
Come on, next level.
She said the thing! She's got such leader energy, like even in animation. It's crazy. Jeez, speaking of Winx Club, Christ. This is kind of giving Ready Player One. Okay, imagine that you're aespa and they tell you that you're gonna have this like metaverse, like AI kind of concept, and like these girls have just been like idol trainees for however many years. There's no way that they were interested in any of this. So, what do you think like their first reactions were to seeing these SMCU episodes like after they're completed? Because surely they like sat them down and were like, okay, this is what we created when you were filming in a green screen or whatever. They must have been like, damn, this is nerdy. Or maybe they were like, oh, this is super cool, but there's no way that they had like all of these video game references and like ideas about virtual reality, because especially at that time, like nobody did. Ah, 2022, maybe.
So pretty.
That is really pretty.
Black Mamba.
Cool.
카리나는 참 의젓해.
늘 카리나만 믿는다?
모두의 카리나니까.
Wizard of Oz, sure. That's kind of cool.
마이?
가식적이래. 성격 별로래.
Ah. So it's like the insecurities of putting yourself out in public and like people's negative reactions to you. Very cool.
성격 들었어?
솔직히 쟤는 빠져도 되지 않아?
Damn. Cool. You know the animator had so much fun with this. Vomit emoji.
너는 누구야?
나? 나는 너이기도 하면서 네가 되고 싶어하는 완벽한 나.
그게 무슨 말이야?
카리나, 내가 언제까지 네 옆에 있을 거라고 생각한 거야? 넌 네가 좋아하는 데이터들을 SNS에 올렸어. 그리고 난 너의 가장 좋은 점으로만 만들어졌지. 내가 바로 네가 되고 싶어하는 완벽한 너야. 네가 나이가 들어도 계속 그 모습일 것 같아? 아프면 어떻게 될까? 너는 시간이 지나면 변하겠지. 하지만 난 항상 완벽한 모습일 거야. 봐, 카리나. 이런데 사람들이 우리 둘 중에 누굴 좋아할까?
역시 저럴 줄 알았어. 내가 말했잖아. 결국 우리 사이가 헤어지려고. 안 되겠어. 지금이라도 잘 나온 사진 없애야 다 지워버리고 계정 닫아야겠어. 어쩌면 지금이 기회일지도 몰라. 기회?
아이를 지워버려.
Okay, this is a little bit fucked because, like, yes, it's commentary on like the perfected versions of ourselves that we tend to put on social media, and like only seeing the good side and the like happy moments that people want to share. And of course, like over the last however many years, we've had a lot more conversations about also exposing the dark sides of social media and like being a little bit more authentic and honest about both sides of the coin, if you will. But specifically, this kind of commentary coming from an idol is like a little dark, actually, because even this many years into their careers, after they make this kind of commentary, they're still not allowed to like really show themselves fully because of contracts or because of like weird fan interactions. Like there's so many different reasons why idols are sort of like put behind a glass wall, but yeah, it's a little bit like creepy and sad in a way.
뒤를 돌아보지 말 것.
Wow, cool. Whoa. That was such a cool shot. Okay, like I said, it's a little bit strange and sad to have this kind of commentary from an idol who, like, arguably is in the best position to make this kind of commentary, but then you wonder, does it make any difference in the industry as a whole? And then also, in a society like Korea, where image is so important and things like plastic surgery are like pretty much commonplace, everybody will get it in the course of their lives in order to like perfect their image so that they can get a job. Wah. Yeah, the call is coming from inside the house, but still, very cool. Okay, so I did notice a little bit, not a little bit, a lot actually. The music video for Black Mamba was kind of like a preview of what was going to happen in this next level, or like episode 2 of the SMCU. Like we saw the train scenes and you know, them entering into Kwangya. So is this like another preview for episode 3, or are we going to get like a little bit of additional fleshed out? Also, the releasing of all of this is a little bit weird because episode 2 came out in like 2022, but this is May 17th of 2021. So I guess I would love to see a timeline for all of this, but it is really fascinating as a package, and this is super fun. Okay, next level. This one actually was like super popular, wasn't it?
I'm on the next level, yeah. 절대적으로를 지켜 내 손을 놓지 마라. 결속은 나의 무기. 광야로 걸어가. 알아 내 home ground. 위협에 맞서서 제껴라, 제껴라, 제껴라. 상상도 못한 blackout. 유혹은 깊고 진해. Too hot, too hot.
It's so cool. Also, Ning Ning with red hair. Are you kidding me? Cool.
I'm on the next level. 저 너머의 문을 열어 next level. 널 결국엔 내가 부셔 next level. 코스모에 탈 때까지 next level. 지켜라, 지켜라, 지켜라. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I see the new info. 적대적인 고난과 슬픔. 널 덮아 벤진화시켜. That's my novice, it's my novice. You lead, we follow. 감정들을 배운다. Watch me while I make it out. Watch me while I work it out. Watch me while I make it out. Watch me while I work it out. Work it, work it, work it out.
I really love the way in which like a sort of cultural zeitgeist is built in K-pop, because this definitely like fits in with so many of the other things that were being released at the time, and it's just really cool to think about how like what is the sound of K-pop itself, right? And how does that change from generation to generation and through different eras? And then even like you could break it down further into like what are girl groups doing versus what are boy groups doing. Yeah, this is very cool. It does sound like exactly the time that it is, 2021. But also I really love, once again, the fact that they're the lyrics are a part of the storytelling that's part of this entire larger package. And I've said so many times on this channel that I really love the fact that like K-pop is not just about the music, it's about so many different things, and like visuals and like the dancing. There's like so many different mediums of communication that they're like trying to convey this message through. So it's cool that they have this additional layer with the SMCU stuff, and then they can also sort of reinforce that through dance, through choreography, through music videos. So sick.
Work it, work it, work it out. 감당할 수 없는 절망도 내 믿음을 깨지 못해.
I love her voice. Okay, switch it up. Why not?
먼저 next level 저 너머의 문을 열어 next level 널 결국엔 내가 부셔 next level 코스모에 달 때까지 next level check it out check it out check it out I'm on the next level 더 강해져 자유롭게 next level 난 광야의 내가 아냐 next level yeah 같은 나를 느껴 next level check it out check it out check it out
So cool. Excellently done. Just like really, really, really well done. I'm pretty sure that like 4 is my sweet spot when it comes to number of members in a group. Like some of my favorite groups of all time have had more than 4, but like, I don't know. It's just like it's like so much more intimate with just 4 members. Okay, so this is their live performance from the 2025 Synk Parallel Line Encore. Cool. I bet they're awesome in concert. This is a little bit interesting for me to consider because in a large way, the choreography for Black Mamba and then also this next level, it seems very like debut idol group or idol group debut. And it has like a very youthful energy. But here they are in 2025, many, many, many years. Well, not that many, but a few years from their debut, right? And they've grown as artists, they've progressed into their next era and whatever else. But they're like much older and more seasoned performers. And then to sort of like put them back into the baby shoes, if you will, is a little bit, it seems like awkward or disjointed here. And maybe it's just specifically this performance and probably the fact that they've done this song like 700 million times at this point. But yeah, it almost seems like they don't really fit in the same outfit anymore, if you will. Interesting. It is really interesting. But it also speaks to how much they progress as artists as well. I don't always love like a vibe shift in songs, but this is pretty nice actually. It's like so chill and laid back. Yeah. They got there in the end. It's kind of like maybe old shoes that they haven't worn in a while and they had to break it in for a minute, but they definitely got there in the end. Very cool. Also, I've said this many times with aespa now at this point, but like they're so pretty and like their fashion is so cool. And I don't know, they just seem like extra cool themselves, like very cool people. Wild. They're just like really, really cool artists. I think that I like episode 2 and Next Level even better than episode 1. Like, you know, they had to set up quite a lot of different concepts and stuff like that in episode 1. And the video for Black Mamba, while like bright and vibrant and really interesting and engaging to look at, I guess I appreciated the kind of second look that we got in episode 2 of the Black Mamba music video, and I think that Next Level in general just made the whole little world feel a lot more expansive, and then also the like horror imagery that they were playing with in the SMCU episode. Very cool. Very, very well done. I like the fact that they're not afraid to go to darker places with this because I think that it speaks a lot to their capability as artists and the fact that they were trusted with this kind of stuff, because a lot of idol groups, when they're first debuting, they'll tend to keep like a very fresh and light and like let's say a newborn image, if you will, and it can be a great thing because, you know, they're only at that space in their career once. But having this more like realized, more fully fleshed out, and like the duality of this group being demonstrated from the very beginning is a very refreshing thing in my mind. And it makes sense why then they become like these sort of like next level performers and artists who are capable of so much because they were trusted with so much in the very beginning as well. Okay, well, that is episode 2 in the books. Please join me for part 3 coming the day after tomorrow. I'm actually really, really looking forward to that one now because I feel like things are just like ramping up, you know? It's getting more and more interesting. And then, like, how are they going to deal with Black Mamba? And also, this is apparently just like phase 1 of SMCU. And also, there's like now other groups involved in like a much larger narrative, isn't there? So I would be curious once this little aespa chapter is done to kind of check out a little bit more of like how they're tying in these other groups and also how invested are they at this point? It's like 6 years later. You know, are they still serious about it, or has this era just kind of come and gone and now they're just moving on to business as usual? Actually, I would arguably say that SM is not business as usual right now since Isuman is gone, and it does feel like they're entering a sort of new era for the company. Okay. Of course, you can find this episode and episode 1 or part 1 of my aespa week series in the video description down below, where I'll link my aespa reaction playlist. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this aespa week, and it's getting me. It's exciting because the formula for K-pop has been the same for so long, right? And to see experimentation and people trying and like doing new and different things, especially since the money in the industry is like higher than ever, you might as well take a few risks. And I think that's true in media in general in the world right now. So that's it for me today. Thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully you'll join me for the next one as well. I'm out for now. Bye.